Lana, are you trying to be more chaotic evil than I am?
Yeah.
On
I'm not being. I'm not trying to be chaotic evil. I'm
I,
just trying to be chaotic, and
I thought you were chaotic neutral one.
I'm chaotic. Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral, and I like
What
money.
does that mean exactly? Like, I just like chaos for no reason?
so what it is so you've got two alignments. You have lawful, neutral, chaotic, and then you have evil or good, neutral, evil or evil. So the lawful chaotic kind of tree is like do you follow the law, like do you follow the common law of man kind of thing, whereas the law evil good is like are you like morally reprehensible kind of thing. So like for example, like you can be evil lawful, so instead of being like so you're a morally reprehensible person, but you will follow the law and you'll use the law to your advantage to do morally reprehensible things. So for example, if you own slaves and it's legal to own slaves, you're likely to be evil, lawful evil, whereas like neutral chaotic's just kind of like you'll follow the laws of it to your benefit, you'll break the laws to your benefits. You're not really good or evil, like you kind of have a wit sway that way. And then you can be like good, lawful, like good, chaotic, that kind of stuff. And then you can have like true neutral where you're kind of like in between, which is really weird when people do that. It's really fucking awkward, but it makes it like almost automatic that their alignment changes when they do shit like that.
Okay.
Like for example, I think it was an evil neutral druid that hated civilization and insisted on trying to kill people. It was glorious. It was so much fun to play.
Alright,
Um,
so are we going for.
so as I say, as you approach that corner, you see light emanating from the room, and you can see covering the the doorway into the room again is what appears to be like a black shroud, like a fabric shroud, not like the room of darkness, let's call it. Um, and the sound of struggling is louder, and you can almost again the shroud struggling shroud. You can almost hear the sounds of some people like screaming through something, as if they're almost gagged, and you can hear people or something moving about.
So, which direction are we going?
Well,
Well,
I
I assume
assume
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
keep
keep
going
going
and
and
try
try
and,
and see what's
see
going on in the room.
Alright.
Yeah, so you're gonna do a spot check.
Yep.
Uh,
Is that for all of us?
It would be for whoever's closest to the door. So I'm guessing after we'll do the
Yep.
stuff. So you see, dun dun.
A lot on stream, you look so lost.
Looks lost. I'm tired. I did painting today.
You actually finished the kitchen. You should have finished yesterday.
No, we have to. I have to empty out the refrigerator tomorrow, which I'm so not looking forward to. I have to empty that out so that it's light enough so we can move it so I can paint behind the refrigerator. But it's a small area, so I will be done tomorrow. But just say it's a 2 hour ordeal to paint everything, and it's just tiring. Arms are sore, legs are
Oh
sore.
God.
The hell was those?
They were overs, but it was taking too long to load, so like it took all my clicks. What I will just use these bags.
My footed PJs are getting too hot. That's what I get for wearing a shirt underneath.
Well, where I am, it's gotta be like, what, 5 degrees? It's still pretty warm.
Who speaks Celsius?
Okay, what, like 40?
It's yeah, actually, because it's 45 where we are, which is 8 Celsius. So yeah, it's probably about right. My camera's a little, that's a bit better.
Just so you know, Lana, I am just fan 587027
Wait,
in your chat room. So yeah, I'm the only guy in there right now.
in my chat room.
Yeah, on Twitch.
Right. So what you see is here. You see a table with a collection of instruments and baubles and stuff that you really can't make sense of. There's a small, like, what appears to be a cauldron, potion pot, whatever you want to call it. The goblin that is like standing in front of it seems to be wearing very like let's say witch doctory style clothing. He's even got like a like you can clearly see his like a bone through his nose, that kind of shit. And he's carrying what appears to be a ritualistic dagger for this guy over here on the far end. These again, you can see the like 3 normal goblins. They're slightly better clothing, better clothing than the guys before. And they're standing in front of 2 daises, roll call, and on top of the daises are 2 small children. One of which, on this one, is currently being carved into, and that's where the screaming and the struggle seems to be coming from. This one is being tied down by the 2 goblins. So and you can obviously you can make out pretty obviously because they're bright fucking purple on the floor and around the daises and on the walls numerous ruins.
What do you guys see up there?
Because we can only, Appy can only see it. I haven't done anything.
Yeah, there's goblins. And you said what was it on the diocese? More kids?
What appears to be 2 small human children.
Yeah, 2 small children. Some more children in there. Some goblins. Um, ready to take them out?
Yeah, just make sure we can get in melee range so I don't have to throw stones this time.
Yeah, well then get yourself up here.
Not wide enough of a hallway.
I think it's wide enough for 2 people.
Alright, come on, Oscar. Let's move up.
So, all right, and
How many times can I cast a spell?
You can cast the same spell as many times as it actually says for that level, and you can sub. So, for example, if you want to cast a level 0 spell and you only have level 1 spells left to cast, you can cast the level 0 spell and use your level 1 spell number instead.
all right, Kai, are you gonna stand in the back there? Or are you gonna move up at all? All right. So
Wait, don't move. I'm gonna give you mage armor.
all right.
There, Appy.
Give it to Freya.
After you do that, just for convenience sake, let's all do it so we can actually like have an order to do stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually give it to Freya.
You sure
I
we're
got
not
a
going to want to
touch.
move into the room?
I was gonna bust down the door and surprise.
Oh, okay.
The door, it's like it's a cloth covering pretty much.
No, it's
Oh.
unarmed, right, Jay?
In
For
combat.
touch.
You're not in combat, so you can like touch him unless he's trying to avoid.
Okay.
Her. It's putting on Freya, not me.
Yeah.
So unless she's
He
like,
needs armor.
unless she's like, keep your hands away from me. Yeah, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
What are you doing, gnome?
Shut up and let me touch you.
Oh, 'cause that's not creepy.
Whoa, wait a minute.
So
Please
quiet
shut up and
down.
take the damn mage armor.
okay, so can I get used to
Oh,
quickly?
oh,
Can I get
thanks.
used to quickly to roll initiatives?
Yes.
Well, you done goofed.
No. This is just so that whenever you go into combat, I have it already done, so I don't have to like pause in the middle.
Freya rolls a 16, and Oscar rolls a 7.
I think
So the yellow based ones are what again?
they're like they appear magical. They're like almost like shaman, but more like
Oh.
witch doctors, really, to be honest. Verts.
Wait, what?
So I'm rolling your initiative. So 9.
What?
Who wants to go first, Belvin or Vert?
Pringles. I I guess I'll go first then. Where are enemies?
Through 4 people in front of you.
Can I get to the closest one in my turn?
One second.
We haven't actually started it yet.
Let me just finish working this out. 7.
And if Pringles is buried, you should probably just like hold his initiative.
Yeah, I assume you want one of us meleeers to run in first.
I'm giving so you have the initiative in this fight. So it's pretty much on until you do something that's blatantly obvious. You pretty much have surprise initiative. So you can actually move if you really wanted to. You can move it like 3 or 4. You can move at the same time. None of them are looking at the door. And if you kind of try to,
What type of weapons do they have?
so the 2 yellow guys seem to be carrying. Well, one of them they are carrying because you can see on the one on the left, and you can see the one in front of you is using it. What looks to be like almost like stone daggers, like sacrificial daggers, relatively large blades, because the one in the front's using it to carve up the child. And the 3 normal goblins are carrying what appears to be like primitive like stone axes, but way better quality than the pickaxes that the other goblins were running around with, and their armor is better. Like some of it, there is actually some like metal like plated onto their armor.
Is my crossbow already loaded or?
Well, you just haven't started combat, so I'm assuming you can do whatever you want. Like we haven't actually haven't started combat yet.
Yeah.
So you have the initiative in this
The
fight.
question:
So
Do you want to?
Go ahead, Epi.
Question: Do you want to initiate the start of combat right now, or do you want to just get yourself prepared for it and then hold it? Hold the initiative.
I, I, can we have a conversation about that, or do I just need to decide?
you just can have a conversation if you want. I'm not stopping you.
Do any of you guys want to prepare anything, or can I just go?
I'm ready to roll.
Like again, as I say, you can do stuff and you can do it all at the same time. Like if you're doing it within.
Yes. So my plan is I would probably run in and grab the attention of the first 3 guys right here.
Alright, well, before you do that, though, let me give a shot.
And before you do that, make sure that you have your power aura on to do more damage.
I already do.
I see that you also have a crossbow there, Jesus. Would you like to take a shot as well? Maria.
Yes. What?
Would you like to take a shot as well? Like, would you like to kiss some unawares with me?
He's asking